Okay. Oh, you had a good lunch? Yeah, yeah. One important thing I didn't talk about when you learn Wing Chun, all these techniques, so these all movements and techniques you need. One thing where one technique is hard to learn, really extremely hard to learn. And what do you think it is? Anyone knows? Huh? Patience, yes. Patience. You got techniques, you practice techniques. Some techniques will come out straight away, and some techniques take a while to come out. Sometimes you will feel, because you do some techniques, you've got everything coming out straight away. That's not the case. Because what goes inside your body and your mind might come out, some things might come out straight away, some might take a bit longer to come out. It's like planting a seed. All seeds are different. And how you look after it, how you nurture it, and then it blossoms, and then you will see it come out. So where I teach Wing Chun is the same thing. I can show you many techniques, many ways to practice, but for it to come out, you need what? Patience. Yeah? Most people, when they learn self-defense, they feel that when they learn self-defense, they can learn, it comes out just like that. Or fast food, martial arts. That means you will learn everything quickly. And even Jules and myself were talking about this. We said most people sometimes want the fast food, want quick reaction, quick results. To learn an art form, it's not quick results. Yes? To learn some self-defense, there is a quick result because it's learning some self-defense. That's all, a couple of movements. If I want to teach you some self-defense technique, I can teach you 4 techniques, 4 movements, and you might be alright. If the person attacks you in a situation that you know. But if he don't, then suddenly you've got a problem now. Yes? So we try to cover many angles, many aspects of practice and attacking and self-defense. So you get inside your system and you understand it. But like I said, the hard one is the patient. Wait for something to come out. If it took me, maybe to do a technique, it took me a week to do one technique. It might have took someone 1 day to do one technique, or 1 hour. It depends how much the body, the mind receive it, and the body understood it. It do it. So some people will learn fast, and some people will learn slow. The most important thing, doesn't matter if you learn slow or fast, there can be a time when you're going to slow down and you can't learn fast because the brain don't understand that path, that technique. And then you've got to have patience now. Yeah? So sometimes the body gets really, want to do everything really quickly, really quick. But when it gets pressurized, it crumbles because you didn't give it time to soak into your body and for it to come out with natural. You force it out. Yes? So you might do dummy and just hit the dummy really hard and quick, but don't understand it. And you can't bring it out. But when someone tells you how to practice and how to understand what you're practicing, much better. But you still need patience to learn. Example, you might want to learn Siam Tao, and then you will learn Cham Kyu. We ask you this question, can you lose Siam Tao? You say no, but I still want to learn Cham Kyu. That means you have no patience. You just want to learn everything, really. Yeah? And say that you learn everything, but you cannot do it. So the patience is one of the key ones, really hard to do. Yes? You might see me performing with my students, or you might see other people, teachers performing. They have patience to learn it and do it. That's what it is really. But we want it quickly. Yeah? Doesn't matter from the west or from the east, doesn't matter. Patience is patience. Has no certain people, country, people. No, patience is patience. A little kid might have patience. A little kid might not have patience. A grown-up might have patience or have no patience. Patience is for everybody. Yeah? So regardless, you see the technique you guys doing today and yesterday, and it's come out quite nicely now, doesn't mean it will come out under stress. Yeah? You have to have patience to get used to it then again, the stress. And then it will come out again. Yes? So it's really important. So I hope you understand this concept of patience, okay, that you can learn. Don't think because you go to a martial arts school, you're going to be a qualified teacher in 6 months or 1 year. The teacher just laughs really. He said, look, the teacher will say, I've been doing it for 10 years. How could you be sufficient in 1 year? Really, yeah? But if I want to do marketing and sell something really quickly, a product, and don't worry about the quality of it, I can tell you That's 1 week or 6 months. I sold it, but it's not a really good product. Yeah, but you can use it to certain people who don't know nothing, but you can't use it to some people who know something. So therefore, when you practice something, it takes a long time to do, but if you enjoy something a lot, it will grow with you, and you perform it quite easily because you enjoy it. You're not frustrated of doing the technique. It comes out naturally because you nurtured it and looked after it. Simple. Yeah. So when people don't understand, when you learn martial art, there's martial art we say learning how to learn how to practice. Yes. You don't just practice. You've got to learn how to practice. How do you practice this technique with that person? How do you practice that technique with that person? How do you learn? Have you learned to teach? Learn how to teach is not the same when you learn how to practice. Yeah. So the teacher is qualified to learn. He learned how to teach, and the person who's learned how to practice. Two different people. Yeah? So when you learn how to practice first, and you've got experience it, then you can learn how to teach. The teacher will teach you how to teach. He can't teach you to teach and learn at the same time because you get confused. So what's the first thing it is to learn? So when I've done martial arts for a very long time, I learned how to practice first. Then later on, I learned how to teach. Yeah, so they're separate. So when I'm going to teach people in the workshop, I learn to teach them how to practice the techniques that they are learning. But they want to fight me and fight, I will say, okay, I'm not going to teach you now how to practice, I'm going to fight with you and see can you fight back. It's different again now. Yeah? So the idea of workshop or seminars is to gather information and hope that you can take it and put into practice when you go back to your schools. That's what it is really, information. But without information, you can't improve. If you learn something and copied and no one told you what it can do or what it can't do, you haven't learned nothing really. You just learn to copy and that's it really, and doing your best. Yeah? And so that's why the idea of any workshop, to see it, to understand it, and to feel it. 3 points. If I let you see it like a movie, you go, wow, you've seen it, but you don't understand it. If I let you understand it, you understand what I'm talking about, but you didn't feel it. So what I've got to do is give you all the 3. Yeah, that's a reality check. You can't blame me. I'll give you all 3. But if I just draw on the board and talk for 2 hours, 3 hours on the board, I'm explaining it to you. Doesn't mean you can do it. You just gather information on the board, but you just can't do it. But you might be impressed by that, what I talk about, write about. But the bottom line is, what you didn't get was the feeling. Yes? So I have to touch your arms to give you the feeling so you can go back to each other and say, guess what? I understand what he's talking about. I saw what he's talking about, and I also felt his arms. I know what it's like. Yeah? So this is very, very important. So most workshop people do, they don't let you touch their hands. They should, teachers, to let you have a feeling what it's like. And they also can explain on the board, and also can explain verbally. I'll do all 3 of them. So you don't lose out on nothing at all. If I came and just talked to you all for 4 hours and went on the board, really, what have you learned really? You could have got on the video really of information. But if I touch your hands and you understood it and you felt it what it's like, you have learned something. Yeah? So the touching, the contact is very important. So when you put a seed in the ground, it grows. After you take it out, you are touching it, make sure it's okay. You water it, touching it, makes sure it's okay. You don't just leave it. That's the difference, yeah? So now we go back to more techniques again in sticky. You have sticky or chiso by defending. You have sticky chiso by attacking. You have sticky by counter-attacking. Yeah? This chiso by defending is courage. See, can you hold the person and don't attack him? Yeah? So you see, maybe I'll go back to all the certain things. Then chiso with sensitivity. By defending, don't attack the person at all. Yeah? But the bottom line is, all these techniques, all these things come by through techniques. That's it. Don't care, you look at it. If I do a form, I'll show you my form, and I didn't explain to you how I can use it. You just copy me. You go and copy me now, but you don't know how to use it. In fact, it's a waste of time. But if I showed you how to use it, that is beneficial. Yeah? It's like giving you a bike, but you can't ride it. Give it back to me then. Yeah? But someone taught you how to ride a bike, you will take it from me because you can ride the bike. That's it. Yeah. So it's very, very important that you understand what you're practicing. You test with each other. Make sure you practice. Make sure it works, and understand why it don't work. And also details. So sometimes you might do a technique and you miss a detail, and then you go and play with someone, and you say, "Oh, it doesn't work." It works, but the detail, you miss a piece of the detail. That's it, really. Yeah. Okay. So we go back again. We can practice a lot of defending now. You've done attack. You've done counter attack. You've done sensitivity. Yeah. You've done. We're going to do defending in Gorso and defending in Chiso. Yeah. This is really important. Yeah. If I can defend you and you can't touch me, then I can attack you when I want to attack you. It's quite good. But I've got to test your defense. See how strong your defense is. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do defending by Chiso. And there's two ways of defending. There's defending by survival, and there's defending by technical. Which is the hard one? Yeah. Most people would defend by survival first. Yeah. This is okay. You're defending by survival. If someone attacks you on the street, you survive. Or take you anywhere, you survive. But when you can defend by technique, it's a completely different story now. But I don't know, can you got techniques or not? So I'll check you first. So you can defend by surviving, and then I said defend by techniques. Okay, so we explained to you, I showed you in action while you're here, the difference between defending by attacking, or defending with techniques, and defending with survival. Attacking got the same point. Attacking with survival, attacking with defending. Counter-attack with survival, and counter-attack with techniques. Everything, when you think about it, is survival first, because I don't know no techniques. But when I know techniques, I can survive. Yeah, it's like a puzzle. Yeah, have you got the pieces? Yeah, so I had 100 pieces of puzzles, and I gave you only 60 of them, 60 pieces of puzzle. But the puzzle consists of 100 pieces. I kept 30 for myself. Are you complete yet? No. I have to give you the whole puzzle. Yeah? But if I give you a piece of the puzzle, there's still something missing. So I have 3 puzzles, and you only got 1 puzzle. You still can't win. You've got courage, but I've got 3. Attack, defense, and sensitivity. You need to learn these 3, and I need to learn this one. Yeah? So sometimes people's got a piece of the puzzle for you. That means if I attack you and I'm aggressive, you can get courage, you can get used to it. But you still ain't got no techniques yet. Then you learn techniques, and you got courage with techniques. Yeah. So when you got understanding of something, you can do anything you want to do. Yeah. Okay. So we'll start now by defending in sticky first. Yeah. Then we're defending in Gorso. All right. But like I said, you will defend to the best of your ability. You might go into surviving, or you might go into technique. I won't know to attack you. Yeah, what are you going to fall in? Defend by technique or defend by survival? You're the only one who will know when I'm attacking you. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we start. Ready? Who's first?